Hey, welcome to part 3 of our 3-part series on how to succeed in college. This video is going to cover some mental health tips I have for you. Tip number 1, do not drink coffee at the same time of day more than 2 days in a row. Developing a dependence on something like that basically is a drug, and that's something you want to avoid in college because it can hinder you from being your best self. Now you can still drink coffee, just don't make it at 9 a.m. every single morning when you wake up. Tip number 2, I know you think you can wake up on time, and some people can. If you're really an early morning person, then you can make an 8 a.m. work. But if you're not in that category, I would highly suggest you don't sign up for an 8 a.m. I know as a freshman, you may not have the vast amount of choices that you were hoping to have, so you may have to settle for a couple 8 a.m.s. But if you can get out of those, I would say it's probably gonna help you out in the long run. Which leads me into tip number 3. Some days you're just not feeling class, or something else comes up, or you're late on an assignment, and you have to miss class. It happens, okay? It's not the end of the world. Another thing you can do if you know you're gonna miss class is try and make friends with someone in that class who can potentially sign your name for you even though you're not there. But I do not recommend this. I'm just saying you can try it out if you want. Tip number 4, call someone who reminds you of home. Especially if you're in a rut, it may help talking to someone and getting that out to somebody you trust. Hey, I'm glad you made it this far in the video. If you could, please give me a thumbs up if you're enjoying yourself and you learned something new. And please leave me something in the comments if there's something you want me to talk about or make a video on. Tip number 5, see if you can get your hometown friends to come visit you, or maybe go visit them. It'll be a nice break from reality, and it'll help break you out of that routine that you've been in for the last few months. And I think it's a really good reset. And when they do come, maybe show them around campus a little bit, show them some of the things that are cool that your college offers, because maybe you've been in a rut and maybe you're kind of taking it for granted, and a new face comes in and they remind you how cool it is that you're in such a dynamic, fun beach place or something. Tip number 6, this one's very important, so listen up. I want you to get in 30 minutes of exercise at least 5 days a week. That's my opinion. I think that's the best for mental clarity. It can help you work through problems, going on a walk, going to the gym, going for a swim, going for a bike ride, whatever it is, just get moving, okay? You don't want to get in that rhythm where you're sitting in your dorm room, watching TV, watching Netflix, sitting around doing nothing. So get out, be active. It really helps. That leads me to tip number 7. Try and go to one of those meditation or yoga programs that they put on. A lot of schools have them for free, actually, or maybe a small fee at the beginning of the semester. It really helps with clearing out your mind. It might be really good to do once a week or even just once a month. Tip number 8. This is the final tip I have for you. This one's super important, I think. Maybe this year hasn't been so good for you. Maybe you found another path. Maybe you found another passion, and you want to call your parents and tell them maybe it's time to rethink college. Maybe you're thinking about going back, getting a job, learning a trade. There is nothing wrong with that. Ultimately, it is up to you. You're over 18, you're an adult now, you can make that transition. A few of my friends freshman year ended up dropping out, and it was actually a great decision for them, and they're doing fine now. I know that step can be super hard for some people if they don't share a close bond with their family maybe. I would say reach out to someone who will listen. Any kind of advisor or friend, or your RA maybe if you live in a dorm. Reach out to somebody and just communicate those thoughts. It'll help you clear that out of your head, and so you're not just swirling around your head the whole time. Hey, thank you so much for watching. I hope you made it to the end of this video. If you did, please consider subscribing and turning your post notifications on, and dropping a like and letting me know what you want to see in the future. Right now, I have planned for next week a video on how to create a workout program. I'll do an at-home version and one for the gym. I think that can be really helpful during this time with COVID going on. So please stay tuned for that. Peace. You know what time it is. It is bonus tip time. All right, I got a good one for you. Do not eat the pizza.